fashion designer and you want to learn how to sew, okay, don't bother going to a roadside shop to learn, because you're going to waste your time, your effort, and your money. Okay, and I don't think that's what you want to do. So if you want to learn fashion designing, just go to a fashion school that you know have tutors, like tutors that teach very well. Okay, don't bother going to a roadside tailor, because these people, they don't have tutors. They work all alone, they sew alone, they teach alone, so you cannot do it. They don't have time to focus on teaching, because they have customers to satisfy, they have customers to sew their clothes. So if you really want to learn tailoring, go to fashion school that has tutors. Okay, this is the main reason why roadside tailors don't teach, because they cannot be teaching, they cannot concentrate on teaching when they have clothes to sew for their customers. You understand? So this is my experience. Going to a roadside shop that is just one person that is doing, like, she didn't employ people that are working for her. She's the one doing everything. She's the one to teach. She's the one to sew her clients' clothes. It's going to be overwhelming. She will not have time for students. One will be lacking, and you know it cannot be her clients, because she needs to take money. So her, she has already collected our money for learning. So let her focus on the ones she's going to collect, which which is there, which is our client. So you get this. This is why they don't teach, because they focus on satisfying their clients. So if you really want to learn tailoring, don't bother. Don't bother going to a rose, unless you just want to, like, just want to know the basics. You just want to know the basics, or you have the intention of going to fashion school, but you just want to start from roadside tailor, unless that is your reason. But if you have the money, if you can afford to go to a fashion school, don't bother going to a roadside tailor. This is my reasons they don't teach. Unless the roadside tailor, but I'm not serious. Unless the roadside tailors, they have to just, that's an exception. But once you go to a shop that is just the madam that is doing everything, my dear, don't bother registering there, because you're going to spend maybe 2 years. I don't know whether they are still doing 2 years now, but the madam doesn't even mind if you spend 2 years, because she knows that the 6 months she says she's taking, she hasn't taught anything. So if you say 2 years, it's none of her business. If you say 1 year, it's fine by her. So far, you want to stay. Okay. So if you want to learn, unless you have the 2 years to spare, like you don't have any other thing you want to do with your life, you want to spare the 2 years. And even in these 2 years, there's still a possibility that you're not going to learn, because from my own experience, you go there, you iron, you run errands and all of that. It's now be like you didn't even know what you came for. Like you came to run errands and gum the customers clothes and all that, and you end up not really learning what you came for. Do you understand? So if you have the money to go to fashion school, don't register in a place that they don't have tutors. Do you understand? Don't register in a place that this is a one man business. It's just her that is doing everything. They will turn you to their workers, because they will not have time for you. They will not have time for you. They will even be treating you like you are learning for free, or you came to work for half of, like, I'm saying this from experience. I'm saying this from experience. So don't do that. And fashion tellers or whatever, fashion designers that are in the roadside, please, you people should do better. When somebody pay you to teach, teach. It's not too much to ask. Teach the person what the person came to learn. Even if it's one person you can employ to be the one teaching, don't do everything by yourself. Even if it's one person, Give that person the job to teach these students while you focus on making your customers dress. 1 month pass, 2 months pass, 3 months pass, 4 months, you have not taught anything to your students, and you haven't even said them, you didn't even feel like addressing them. I'm sorry about this. Or even make out time to even teach them. But no, you keep giving excuses. You have customers, this person. You're collecting clothes, leaving your students to just sit around, press their phone, 5 p.m. they go home. Why some students don't even go home? You're now treating those students as if they came to work for you. When it's time for them to go home, you tell these particular people not to go, that you have jobs. You're not paying them. You're not paying them. You have turned your students to 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 workers without pay even. Fashion tailors or fashion designers that are doing this, you people should stop. When somebody paid for something, give that person that thing they paid for. It's not too much to ask. It's not good. It's not good at all. That's why we have so many tailors that don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to even to make a simple dress. So intending fashion designers, please make sure before you go and register for that tailoring skill or whatever, make sure they have people that will teach you. Make sure that you are getting value of what you paid for. The mistake we did that we didn't even talk. Everybody was just keeping quiet because who will talk? The only time we talk is just behind her, but coming to her to tell her that this thing you are doing is not good. We paid to learn, but we are not learning. You come every day, you not learn anything, you just gum customers' clothes and then you leave. It's not fair. 6 months turns to 1 year, 1 year turns to 2 years. Yet nothing has changed. You haven't learned anything. It's not even like that the more you stay, the more you are learning. The more you are staying, you are still not learning because they are not teaching. And she doesn't mind if you spend 10 years there. After all, you're going to be doing something for her, maybe little things. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind if you stay 5 years, 3 years. So far, you are doing what if she says you should gum this, you are gumming it. Even if you gum it for 3 years, she doesn't mind. You are working for her for free. But in return, what do you get? Nothing. You're still not learning. Or is it when you open your own shop, is it only gumming you're going to gum for your customers? I don't know. So fashion designers that are doing this, you people should stop it. It's not good. I know economy can Nigerian economy can make you not to employ somebody, but if you have not reached it to the point of you employing people, just focus on just sewing for customers. There's no need to take students. And even if you take the number that you know that you're going to have time, or just make it balance it. If you know you don't want to employ anybody to teach, balance it. Don't just focus on satisfying your customers while your students are just there wasting. You come to a tailor shop, there are 10 people, 1 month, 2 months, people are living anyhow because what? They are not learning. So instead of them to just be coming and not learn, they will just leave the money and just find something else to do because they feel like there's no need coming here. They're just wasting their time. For those that knew early and just stop after 3 months of not learning. Why some people will stay there believing that when they stay 2 years, they will learn. Even after the 2 years, they still don't know anything because the madam keep procrastinating. I'll teach today, I'll teach tomorrow, I'll teach next tomorrow. Before you know it, 2 years has gone. And all the person did was running errands, fixing bossing, ironing, and all of that. So fashion designers, Please, you people should do better. You people should do better. It's not good. It's not good. If you're not ready to take student, don't bother taking students. And that's all I have to say in this video. If this